How's it going, everyone? Welcome to episode 4 of the Gridiron Diaries. I'm, of course, Jason Hunt for Halftime Marketing. So I really hope that you've enjoyed the last 3 episodes of this little video blog series, and I'm very, very proud to announce that, like I said last week, or August 12th is our first game. We found out this week it is against the Gold Coast Stingrays. So August 12th, down the Gold Coast, it's going to be the Bayside Ravens versus the Gold Coast Stingrays. Now, the Gold Coast Stingrays are they're the driving force. They are the champions. They're the dominating force in this league that has been around for like the last 7 years. And so this is I'm really excited about this game because not only our first game and we're up against the best. So it's going to be a really, really good judge and good test to see how far we've all come collectively as a team and also individually, especially for rookies as well. You know, for people like myself and a couple of the other guys, just sort of seeing, it's not like we have a few games with the the guys around our levels, but we're going straight up against the big dogs of the game. I really feel that's actually going to be a really great advantage for us because it's going to set a benchmark for the rest of the year. Whether it's win or lose, it's going to set a benchmark. We're either going to know exactly what we need to improve on to get to beat them, or at least bring it to them, and try and beat them to again because we actually playing them twice this year, and then so we'll be able to learn from it, learn what we need to work on. It's going to be fantastic for that. And even if we win, we'll know exactly that. We'll know exactly what we've been doing right, and we can continue on doing it. So, but yeah, very, very excited about that first game. So this week's training has been, we're getting more and more focusing on special teams, which is really, really cool. Especially for guys like myself, that's where we prove ourselves going into it. You know, the guys that have been playing it for a lot longer, they're pretty well first on the field, and so for us rookies, special teams is where it's at. That's really where we need to step up and prove to everyone that yes, we deserve a spot on the team, on the starting lineup in the main game. So I'm very excited for getting the opportunity to get into the special teams. I cannot wait for it. So special teams is where it's at this year for the Bayside Ravens. So, but so tonight's training collectively, we as the linebackers go, we had awesome energy at the start. Going into our installs, it was really, really good. But for myself personally, I felt a bit flat. Like I started off okay. Like I felt like okay, yep, cool. And then I don't know. I just fell flat. I don't know what it was. And then when we got to scrimmage, just kept on noticing more and more of the same mistakes I'm making. So I've been sort of beating myself a little bit up on the drive home. Just trying to figure out I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that just isn't clicking just yet. But I've got all the faith in the world that it's going to click, and I know that I've got all that the guys have all the faith in the world that it's going to click for myself, and the other guys as well that are in the exact same mindset of what I'm in at the moment. Well, maybe not mindset. That's probably the wrong word, but it's on Monday. Going back to Monday as well. Coach Darius Holiday Miller, he gave a pretty passionate speech about what the Bayside Ravens mean to him. It was a pretty eye-opening speech, to say the least. But there's one line in it that's really struck a chord with me and really got me thinking. It's talking about bleeding with him on the field. Bleeding with him and my brothers. That line, there's something about that line that struck a chord with me. And it's been something I've been really, really thinking about lately. And I don't know, I know today, sort of on the drive home, I've been thinking maybe, shit, I know I need to get more aggressive when getting in there. I know I need to. I don't know what's stopping me. I'm always stopping the momentum, and then I end up getting sort of driven all over the field, whether it's, the big O lineman getting a hold of me first and then just, driving me around like a steering wheel. And just, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm not pumping my legs enough. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is up in here that's stopping me. But that's why I'm learning all these sports and learning all these different things, is so I can figure out what it is. I can learn, learning something about myself. What it is what fear holds me back. Right, that's why I'm doing all this as well. That's part of the reason why I want to explore this journey into all these sports, is to also learn about myself. And I can tell you one thing: I've done Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I've done boxing, I've done a little bit of MMA, but not to the point of getting into the ring. I've done CrossFit, I've done rugby league, cricket, basketball, soccer, professional wrestling. And professional wrestling and gridiron have some very, very have a lot of similarities that cross over and overlap with one another. But gridiron, there's something about this game that I've learnt more about myself in 8 weeks than what I have in any sport that I've played. Like rugby league, cricket, like I've learnt so much more about myself. I've been able to apply everything that we've learnt into the outside, like into my own personal life for the better than any other sport that I've encountered. So I don't know what it is about this game, but it makes me love it even more. And it frustrates me, and it frustrates me at the same time. It frustrates me because I stop and hesitate at that moment, and I miss little things, I miss tackles, and within that moment of hesitation, it feels like I've let the guys down. So, not all podcasts, video blogs are all sunshine. Oh yeah, let's talk all inspirational and shit and all that crap. It's about taking responsibility. And this is one thing I've learned from the Ravens. It's about integrity. It's about being honest. I could sit here and talk and only focus on the absolute positives of everything, and really, really talk up everything that we've done well. But you know what? At the same time, I'm not afraid to point out my weaknesses. I'm not afraid to put my weaknesses out there for the world to see, because it keeps me accountable. And I really hope that everyone watching this can hold themselves accountable as well. It'll really give your learning a good kick up the arse, no matter what it is. It was even the same thing with professional wrestling as well, keeping yourself honest. Having that integrity to go, no, that wasn't good enough, let's do it again. And just working through it. So it doesn't matter that, okay, yep, I realise where my faults lie with this game. And every single time I turn up, I try and do something to fix that, without fail. So, got 4 weeks left. That's 8 weeks done, 4 weeks left, August 12th. Or less than 4 weeks. August 12th against the Stingrays. Do I think that we can beat the Stingrays? Hell yeah we can. Hell yeah we can. We are the Bayside Ravens, man. We have been bringing everything that we have to our training sessions. I firmly believe that we have got a shot at upsetting the champs. I firmly believe that, and I really hope all the boys that are in the Bayside Ravens, and you guys watching this right now, I really firmly believe that you believe that as well, as much as I have. So, something to think about, guys. Do you really believe it? Because if you believe it, we can do it. If you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. I can believe it. This rookie's has come in 8 weeks and seen what the team's like, what you guys have taught me, how you guys opened with your open arms and welcomed me in. and been very supportive about what I'm doing here, even with the first iteration of this. Very, very supportive of it all. I'm very grateful for that. And thank you. So, please, believe in yourselves like I believe in all of you guys. Because I know that we can do it. So everyone, August 12, down the Gold Coast. The location's yet to be confirmed, but it's against the Gold Coast Stingrays. I would love it so much if you can share this around. Share this around on social media. Not so much for the video blog or any of the content that's within this blog, but more so for the date and who we're up against. Let's see if we can get as many people there cheering us on. Man, even get people there that'll cheer for the Stingrays. Man, even get people there that'll cheer for the Rhinos for all I care. Let's get bums on seats. Alright? And we all have to work together collectively as a team as well on this. Off the field and on the field. Because if we can get people to the games and believing in us, we'll find it a lot easier to believe in ourselves as well on the field. So, go on guys. Let's get onto it. Let's work hard. August 12 against the Stingrays. I'm excited. See you guys on the field, and I'll see you next week. I'm Jason Hunt. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook at Halftime Marketing, on Instagram and Twitter at halftime_hype. So you can keep up to date with all the episodes going forward. All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.